closer. You guys have had a long camp and a long grind here. It's time to find a place again.
Yeah, I think we all have an excitement, but also an edge about us. I think the practice is chippy, and guys are getting into turning it up another notch with the opener right around the corner.
What about the bar being raised here with this team and this roster? There's a lot of people looking at the Rockets as a team that's going to be around a while this season.
I hope so. We hope so, but we know that it's still 0-0. So we know on paper doesn't always translate to the court. So we got to make sure that happens for us.
From a mental standpoint, how much different is this offseason leading into your second Rockets year versus the first?
Well, going into the first one, I had no idea about anything. I didn't know how I was going to recover from surgery. I didn't know how the next season was going to be, after the whole New York area. This year, I'm going into a familiar situation in terms of knowing the system and the coaches and the team and my teammates. So a lot more comfortable.
In the health part of your offseason, how much better do you think you got this offseason than in any other?
I think this offseason was very helpful for me because I knew really exactly what I needed to work on. Just I had numbers to go off of and take a look at. Versus in other seasons, it was just kind of I had never really played much, so I was kind of guessing.
Jeremy, you guys start with such big goals for this team. How are you guys going to kind of embrace the day-to-day grind to get to where you want to go?
We have an overarching goal, but it's not like we feel like, oh, today we have to win the championship, right? I think for us, we're just focused one game at a time, one day at a time, one practice at a time. A lot of it is just the attitude that our coaches, come to practice with, and I think our voices, our leaders, feeding off of their energy and their leadership as well, just being really focused on the today.
Can you hear Kevin talking about defense every day of your life, every second of your year?
But they were preaching that to us last year too. We just didn't do a great job of executing on the court.
Jeremy, the public will usually make a big deal out of who starts, who comes off the bench and everything. You've talked about it all month long. It seems like you and Patrick are comfortable regardless of whatever the situation is.
Yeah, obviously I'd love to start. I think every player would love to start, but I think with, given our current situation, just being able to be a offensive spark off the bench, and being able to, be a primary ball handler in that second group, and Coach and I and Pat, we've all talked, and we're all on the same page. At the end of the day, it's we're all just trying to do what's right for the team and try to get better. So, egos aside, everything aside, we're just gonna go out there and just play. And I think at the end of the day, who starts has it has an impact, but it's given in context of the whole game. It's not,
Does it help the fact that you had such a great preseason individually and as a team as well?
Yeah, I think for me, I had a decent preseason, so I'm happy with that. And I think for me, I just want to keep building. I think I'm more focused on whenever I'm on the court, I'm going to be this type of player. I'm not going to worry about all the extracurricular stuff. I'm just going to, when I'm out there, I want to play my basketball.
I know it's a long season, but does opening night take on a special meaning like it does in baseball and in football? Describe what an opening night is like.
It's like your first day of school. First day of school, everyone, you get up early and you're excited, and you don't know what to expect, but you're just going in there hoping for the best. And I think opening night is, everyone's just so excited because we work, and now finally it starts to mean something. So, I guess that's the best analogy I can give.
Is it kind of cause for a restless night the night before? Maybe get to the gym, the arena early, or?
Yeah, I think a little bit of restlessness. Everyone's just a little extra excited, extra amped. Maybe a fourth game in 5 nights. We're not as amped for that one, but opening night we are.
Is it good on that first day of school that you get to walk the halls with Dwight and James and guys like that?
Yeah. I guess those are the cool kids on campus, right? So I'll be hanging out with them. We'll have some fun this year, and I think as long as we all buy in, we'll be all right.